Oh, hey. Sorry. I was practicing my new TikTok stuff.
Lord.
We recently downloaded TikTok and we've been doing some fun stuff. Hey, so this is Chris and Geneva.
Hello.
Sorry, I'm a little strange.
We're just missing everybody.
We are, man, again here on a beautiful spring day. It's been awfully chilly the last few days, and oh man, it's such a blessing to be able to come outside away from the quarantine and deal with life as it's dealt to us. We got a few things we want to share with you guys tonight. Where to start?
I don't know, but I just want to share with you guys one thing. You know, you see everyone's post about all these sermons people are posting, and they're like, yeah, I'm just really digging into the word. We're having so much fun with the kids, you know, and just everything that's going on. But, you know, I just want to let you know that we all have breakdowns. I did last week, and Chris came home and I just cried. I cried the entire day. You know, just so much is going on and it just overwhelms me. And he just felt it. So, you know, he just prayed with me. I had my moment of crying. You know, even in the Bible, it tells us there's a time to mourn and there's time to rejoice. So I had my time. I mourned. I got sad. I was just like feeling sorry for myself basically. But then the next morning I had friends that didn't even know what was going on to text me and encourage me and send me scriptures just because they said they felt the tug on their heart. So, you know, be that friend. If God is coming to you and asking you, you know, telling you to encourage somebody or send them a message or just for you just to say hello to them, just do it. Because, you know, they may have been that person the day before that was crying and just feeling sorry and just overwhelmed and not knowing what to do. So, you know, I just encourage you, you know, reach out to everyone, you know, send a simple text, make a phone call, do FaceTime, maybe just sit down and play TikTok with your kids. I don't know, that helped us last night. We were all laughing and cracking up. I know some of you all saw it on Facebook.
Well, yeah, that's great. And you know, I believe everything happens for a reason, and God is doing great things, and people are coming to know Him, and that's what's important. Us followers who have been who we are and what we do for so long, and we are in the rituals of life. We've gotten complacent, and a lot of us, we do our own thing, and it's time for us to realize, you know, I hate to say it, that, you know, it's time for us to put more focus on Him than we do things and the world. So tonight I want to talk to you about feeding your faith. We can feed our thoughts, desires, and emotions, and we can feed our anxiety and stress, but we must feed our faith. You know, there's a scripture in Hebrews. It's 13:5. Geneva's going to read it for you. It's one of them old scriptures that everybody goes to in a time of need and a time when you're struggling with life. But it's one we must adhere to and understand what it actually means. Go ahead.
Make sure that your character is free from the love of money, being content with what you have, for He Himself has said, I will never desert you, nor will I ever forsake you.
And that's right. Believe me, I'm sitting here telling you now that it's very difficult for our family to be able to have a daughter in the medical field and wonder what to do. Should we make her go somewhere, not to stay with us? Should she live with someone else? And it makes us all wonder, you know, what we're supposed to do. And we know that He will never leave us. And we talked in the last video about He is God. He is Almighty. And he will never, ever change. And he has taken us from the worst parts of our life and brought us up to this magnificent thing we call life now. And he's always blessed us, and he's always taken care of us. Even though we thought we were not able to be taken care of, he's always there for us. And I'm just hoping that us as a church, and our biggest desire as Christians right now is to see others come to him and to see what he's going to do in their lives, not just ours. Because yes, we're grateful, and he's always blessed us, and yes, we're Christians, and we do the Christian thing, and we go to church and we serve him, but there's people out there that don't have that, and they're not serving him like they should. So in this time of need and the virus going on, our mind begins to play games with us. So I said a few minutes the last few days, sitting on different kinds of platforms. I sat on the Republican platform, I sat on the Democratic platform, and I watched the CNN, and I watched the Fox. And what I've learned is whatever I put in my mind and whatever I allow to run with my mind, it comes out. We have to stop the what ifs. We got to get off social media and spend some time in the Word and seeing what he has for us, and not worry about other people in a sense. It's time for us to grow closer to him. Whatever you think in your mind grows inside your mind. So as we watch all the social media and the news channels, and we put all this in, it gets our mind to wandering. And believe me, I was in a state of, oh my gosh, everything's going bad, and it's just like, I don't know how to contain this. And then I got back off of the media and the mainstream media, the news channels, and I'm like, listen, this is God. This is who he is. This is what he's doing. This is what he wants to do. And if we put our trust in him, this will come to pass.
That's what Hannah came in this morning and said, because we had this conversation on Friday of what she should be doing and how, we're just like, you're an adult. We're just going to let you figure it out. And she prayed about it, and we prayed about it. And she came in this morning. She's like, Mom, you know what? I'm just going to have to put my trust in God. She goes, this is my home. I want to be here with my family. We'll just take the precautions we know to take. But it's just, nice that she just totally just put her trust in God and knew that he's going to take care of us.
Yep. In this time of stress and drama and media persuasion, as we are pushed into what we believe, we must realize whatever pushes us, we must make sure that it pushes us closer to the Father. As he pushes us and he lets us deal with what's going on in life and the things that are going on around our families and our friends in this crisis, we must make sure that it pushes us closer to the Father. And what we've realized the last few weeks is, man, if I'm in the Word more than I am in the media, God is doing things in my life. If I'm in the media, next thing you know, I'm coming to my family going, oh no, oh no, oh no, and the what ifs start. We've got to get away from the what ifs. We've got to put our trust in him. Get in the Word. We have to put more time in the Word than we do the media. We have to put our time in the Word more than we do social media. When we do that, God is going to show evidence in our life how we're living. What we put in comes out. That's where we got to trust in him. And believe me, I've put it to the test the last few days, just by going on social media and different news channels. And if we put our trust in him, that's what comes out. And our family is closer. and the people we come in contact with, or if we are, believe me, social media is great right now, especially doing what we have to do to communicate with each other. And it is really, really good. I'm not saying social media is bad, but if you are depressed and upset and worried and you're full of strife and problems in your life, put it down. Get in the Word and see what He has for you. Because believe me, it will change your life. And I know most of the people who's watching who are Christians understand that. But we get so sidetracked with the media nowadays that we put it in our mind, and it consumes us. And we've got to find a way out. It takes the same amount of energy to pray as it does to worry. When you put that prayer in your life, and you can see the joy building up inside. That's just how Jesus is. He wants what's best for us. He wants us to follow after Him. And if we're consumed with media and stress, it's gonna whittle away at our lives, and it will wear you down, and you can't be effective in anything, nothing at all.
In Psalms,
sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to just read in Psalms 46:10. It says, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be honored by every nation. I will be honored throughout the world."
Be still and know that He is God. Sorry, my hands are greasy. I've been working on a four-wheeler. He is God. You be still and you listen to the direction that He has for your life and see what He can do. Heard it now. Nothing is going to stop the church. Nothing. God created the church, and He has Jesus, His Son, who is comforting. The Holy Spirit will teach and guide us. It's time to rejoice and put your time in serving Him. He will guide you, He will direct you, and He will never fail. He will never fail. I know we are created to be we're created to have relationships and community. No, we can't have that right now because our governing authorities tell us not to. Let's make the best of it. Let's serve Him how He wants to be served, and He will take care of us no matter what. Stress and fear will push you towards Jesus, so let it. Stress and fear will push you to Jesus. Let it happen. I can't stress enough, that He is there for you. I'm asking for a challenge from you guys. Quit watching the news for a few minutes, maybe days. Nothing's going to change in the next few days. We're all in lockdown for a few weeks. Let's just let Him reign in our lives. Put your trust in Him. Watch what He can do. I am evident in what He has done in a broken person's life. Our family is broken. We've been broken. We want to put our trust in Him, and He's shown evidence of that. We ask you to set down the media, put it aside. Get in the Word. Get in the Word, guys, and watch what He can do. We're excited to see what God's doing. And I want to say again, we love you all. Just put your whole trust in Jesus. Love you and miss you guys so much. Bye.
Bye.